So, as we have seen that regression analysis is a tool to establish relationship between two variables. One variable is called, there will be basically two types of variable, x and y naam diye jodi amra boli, there will be two variables, x and y. One variable is called the predictor variable, jetar value we will gather through experiments, and the other variable is called, there will be two variables, both variables will be in power of 1. Y is equal to mx plus c kind of a graph there will be. That's why it's called a linear regression model. And in case of nonlinear regression model, there will be the exponent will be always greater than 1. So it will create a curve. And in case of linear regression model, it's a
Curve.
straight line. In case of regression model that we will be discussing, one is a simple linear regression model, which is you are seeing now, y is equal to ax plus b kind of model. This is a simplest of linear regression model. When there will be one predictor variable. A response variable is 1, predictor variable is also 1, and both coefficients, both exponents of x and y are 1, and coefficient of x is a, and b is a constant. And so this kind of regression model is called simple linear regression model, because there is only one predictor variable. If the number of predictor variable is more than one, that will be called multiple linear regression model. So the regression model in R, when we carry out experiment and gather the variable, that is x variable, for example, values of height, corresponding weight, etc. So this is how we first create, to create the relationship, we gather the experimental values. So you will have both predicted variable, that is x variable, and the response variable, that is y variable. Both variable data আমরা collect করব through some experiment, and then we will create the relationship model using LM function. And then basically what will the LM function will do, LM function will try give us these a and b, these two variables a and b, so that we can, if we have x, we can easily have y through just a single computation. So get a summary of the relationship model to know average error in the prediction. There will be some error, nothing is error free. And then to predict the weight of new persons, we can predict, we can use the predict function, given that we have the height of that. Here we use a simple linear regression example, where we have two variables, one dependent variable y, where the price of house is given in dollar, and independent variable, the size of the house, given in square feet. Now here is the sample data. As I have said, that sample data will always cover both the predicted variable and the response variable. So this is the response variable, and this is the predictor variable. We have y and x, in x and y, as we can take in a vector in R. And then we establish the relation using the LM function, linear model. And this is how we write it. Y is dependent on x. If x was dependent on y, we had written x dependent on y, but here y is the dependent variable and x is the predictor variable, so we write it like this. And then finally, if you print the relationship, we found the coefficient. This is the main important part, the coefficient, or this is the coefficient, intercept and x. This x is nothing but the coefficient of x, and intercept is nothing but the b. What does this signify? We can see through a graph, and if we will see the graph later. Now if we print the summary of this relation, we will find that the formula y dependent on x it is the formula that we have used, and the other summary is residuals, and this is the quarter levels, first quarter level, third quarter level, median is known as the second quarter, and this is the minimum. So we need those things, y is equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope, b is the y intercept, and here y is how far up. That means if we have a graph like this, okay, so to find the line to a best fit of n points, we had, for each xy point, we have to calculate these values, x square and xy. First we have to compute x square and xy. and then we take the sum of all x, sum of all x, sum of all y, sum of all x square, and sum of all x y values. That is, we have to calculate summation of x, summation of y, summation of x square, and summation of x y. Finally, then we calculate the slope. How do we calculate the slope? The formula for calculating the value of m is this: n, that is the number of points, into summation of xy minus summation of x into summation of y by n into summation of x square minus summation of x square whole square. Then we calculate the intercept b. This is the formula. How do we calculate b? B is equal to summation of y minus m into summation of x. M we had calculated in step 3 by number of variables, number of data points. Then finally assemble the equation in a line y is equal to mx plus b. We had y and x, and number of data point is 10. So summation of x, summation of all these points was found to be this 17150. Summation of y, summation of all these points was 2865. Summation of x square, I had taken square of all these and summation, this was the value. Summation of xy, x multiplied by y, x multiplied by y, summation of all these x multiplied by y was this. So according to this formula, I find out the value of m, and I found it to be 0.1097. Found out the value of b according to the formula in step 4. I found out the value to be 98.24. So y becomes y is equal to m, that is 0.10 into x plus b 98.24. This is how we get in in your copy. You can just compute like this. And how do we compute in R? Simple formula. Either we can use that LM function, or if we had to find out by own computation in R, we can find out like x square. I stored it in a variable called xsq. This is the variable name. Then xy is another variable name, which is x into y. So m is equal to this 10 into summation of xy. This formula I write it in R. 10 into summation of xy minus summation of x into summation of y by 10 into summation x square minus summation of x whole square. This is how we get this formula. Now b is equal to summation of y minus m into summation of x into 10 by 10, and you will get, definitely you will get the same result, 0.10 and 98.24. And so y is equal to mx plus b will return in this. So this is how you can either use your LM function, which I had previously discussed, or you can also write your own function like this, and it will still work to find out these two values. Predict, you give the object, that is the object is the formula that you have got in by using that LM function, and then you can give your new data. Just an example will clarify the matter. Here I had calculated the that predictor function, that object by, and we had named it by relation. So relation becomes LM, linear model of y dependent on x. And so now we just create a new data frame. A becomes a data frame, x is equal to 1600. So this is our new data frame. In this data, x was 1600. So I just want to predict the value of y given x is equal to 1600. This was the original value 312. So I deliberately taken a value which was earlier in the table 1600. So now I create a variable x is equal to 1600. This is how you create the variable data dot frame, and result is equal to predict relation, this relation LM function দিয়ে যেটা পেয়েছিলাম comma this data a, and now this is how we print the result print করে আমরা পাচ্ছি 273.87. The original value was the 312, but we get 273.87. So obviously there is an error. How much is the exact error? 312 minus 273. Okay, but this is how we get. Why do we get the error? Basically when we fit, basically we are trying to fit a linear model. So basically if this is the data points, these are the data points that we had, and we are just fitting a linear model through this, like this is a linear model. So now if we try to predict the variable, predict the value of a variable, this variable, and given x, this linear model only give this value. Given a x, this linear model will produce this y value. And what is the error? This is how much error we get. This is the plot that we can plot y comma x, where y is the height and x is the weight regression. So this is the line that we that is this is the predictor line, and these are the original values. These blue dots are the original values, and this is the predictor line. So any value, this is the house price that we get, 98.24, or say 0.10 into square feet plus 98.24. This is the slope. Slope is 0.1097, and this is the intercept where we cross the y-axis. This is the coefficient of determination, an important statistics for regression analysis. And this is how we define the coefficient of determination. R square is the sums of square explained by the regression, that is the predicted values by SST total sum of square. In case of if there is a single variable, in the, as we have seen in the last example, we had a single predictor variable, the
Yes.
R square will be, the capital R square will be equal to small r square, that is the simple correlation coefficient R square. R is the simple Pearson correlation coefficient, তার যে স্কয়ারটা হবে that R square. If you get the summary of the LM model that you have computed through R, if you just get the summary of that model, you will find that R square is equal to R square is there, and R square is this, basically sum square of R by SST. Percent of the variation in the house price is explained by the variation in square feet. That was the variation explained, or the variance explained, we were discussing in last class where we were discussing PCA. If we can if we can explain maximum variance explained can be explained by one or two variable, then these two variable or attributes are very important to have. Similarly, in case of regression also, we can see in this particular example, 58% of variance are explained by the variation. So to find the standard error of estimate, this is the formula to find standard error of estimate. This is the sum squared error. Sum squared error means the error you find out in this model. If these are your values, then you just find out these distances, these Euclidean distances, and you get a square root of this. If this is the point that you want to predict, and this is your original value, and this is your predicted value, then this is nothing but predicted value minus original value square. This is your predicted error.